4 realistic music income streams no one is talking about that can earn you up to $600 per day. All you have to do is pick one and execute. Also that you can make music full-time. The skills needed and the revenue will build over time with the steps I outlined in this video. This is what I do and exactly how I built it. The first stream is extremely unique and might be the easiest way to make money online with minimal effort. So I want you to think about every single time that you scroll on Amazon or see a new piece of music gear you might want. Sometimes you're just living life and come across something you're interested in. If you're like me, you're going to actually search videos about these products. I'll watch a video review for the product as well as product comparison videos. Now here's something awesome that literally no one thinks about except for the people creating these videos. You can actually add the video under the product with a custom review. If they watch 30 seconds of the video, you'll get a commission. It's that every time someone clicks your affiliate link anywhere else and then proceeds to buy the product, that creator will get a commission from the sale. This revenue stream is called affiliate marketing and it's extremely popular in the make money online niche. A lot of people don't actually talk about the video review part. There are other sites like ClickBank, Impact, where you can find all kinds of products and a lot of individual businesses that have affiliate links as well. You've really got to think about this for a second. The Sony MDR headphones that I have close to 24,000 ratings. So these headphones are actually being bought hundreds of thousands of times. Out of these thousands of sales, plenty of people are searching videos about these headphones and videos comparing them to other ones. The craziest part about all this is all you have to do is recommend products that you love and use. Amazon pays a commission rate of 2 to 10% and other sites go even higher. May not sound like a lot of money at first, but trust me, that adds up pretty fast. For example, let's say 50,000 people watch your video, 5,000 click before making that purchase. This would mean that you make $55,000 on that one product. Now these reviews don't have to be a high budget cinematic film. This camera angle right here is a Canon Rebel T5. This over here is just my iPhone. Be honest, how big of a difference is there between this camera that cost me hundreds of dollars and just my phone? Of course, eventually you can just upgrade. You just gotta get started. 120,000 new tracks are released on Spotify every single day. That means there's millions of artists and producers trying to succeed. To a lot of people, that means a lot of competition. But there's a long list that each of these people actually need to succeed. This is where you come in. If you're an artist, you know it can be extremely annoying and frustrating trying to get different people for every step of the release process. You've got to record the vocals, record the instruments, then you need to mix it and master it. You got to make the artwork, and you got to distribute it and then promote it. You know, it really sucks to have like 20 different people on the record, or even worse, trying to do it all yourself. Our goal with this revenue stream is to use every skill we have to solve as many problems that the artist has. I'm gonna call this flexible production services. If all you can do is make beats, just start with that. But as you go, you'll be able to build your skills one by one using the staircase strategy. And eventually you'll be able to take care of an artist from idea to release. With my company, that's our slogan, idea to release or idea to reality. And this is my main service. I built all these skills by myself or have other people that can also help. So now I'll walk through how to actually do this. To start, all you need is a laptop and a DAW, and then you can go ahead and reach out to artists on Instagram that might want custom beats. Then you can also upload your made beats to BeatStars and sell beat leases. Once you get a few sales on that, phase 2 is to use that money to buy an audio interface and a mic so that you can record. At this point, this is the part where I started making full songs and learned the full production process. You can learn arrangement, mixing, and mastering. And once you're ready, you can start offering your services on sites like SoundBetter, Fiverr, Upwork, and of course, create your own website. The next phase after that is starting to release your own music so you can understand everything that an artist has to do. This is where you'll learn distributing, promotion. Once you feel skilled in every single area, no matter what they need help with, you'll be like, I got you. For example, if they just have a song written and they don't know anything else, we can take care of the rest. Or if they're a producer and they don't know how to write the song or record the instruments, we can go ahead and take care of that as well. We're bringing so much value because whatever skills they lack, we can make up for. Pricing is all based on demand and perceived skill. So for example, you have 6 clients at 200, but can only handle 5. That's when it's time to raise your rates. But again, that's going to be based on location. If you're somewhere like LA, these baseline rates are going to be much higher. So how to actually get clients? A lot of it is just word of mouth. So I started working with 1 or 2 free clients to get some testimonials, and then over time they'll just build. But with pricing, it's extremely important to know your worth. I was speaking to a super successful audio engineer named Chandler Bridges. He mentioned how he actually started a coffee shop to supplement his income. This made me realize if you're interested in more than just the music side, take advantage of that. All business is finding a problem and solving it. You can even find some problem within music and try to make that into a business. I'm very interested in tech, as you can tell, so I use that to work in IT at first. It may not be exactly what you envisioned, But we're adults, we gotta survive, we gotta buy our coffee, am I right? So again, this is just a possibility. Find other income streams if you need to. Digital products can be life-changing and super valuable for you and your customers. I'll go over what digital products are, how to get started, and why. First off, huge thank you to everyone that's gotten the 6-month plan ebook. I've revised it a lot and it's 10 times better than it was when I first released it. Because the ultimate goal with these digital products, and really any service really, is to bring value. There's a reason you've heard that a million times. First, we have to acknowledge the elephant in the room when it comes to digital products. And that's marketing. You can design the best product in the world, but if no one knows about it, then you're not gonna get any sales. But obviously, if I can do it here, you don't need millions of followers on social media to start to bring value to people and have some success with digital products. I got sales with 400 subs here on YouTube and 1,000 Instagram followers. Marketing is about reaching the right people, not just getting likes and followers. That's why you see TikTokers with millions and millions of followers not even being able to quit their jobs. Because a lot of people on TikTok really don't care about the creators. They're just scrolling and scrolling. And it's important to start early because, again, these are other skills. You need to learn product development, how to figure out what people actually need, what people actually want, and how to actually package that into one digital product. And as you grow, you'll still be able to sell those products and improve them. This is an example of passive income, but really all passive income, you're putting up a lot of work up front and not getting paid for it, and then you get paid for it later. But speaking of these products, let's talk about how to actually make something people need. Ideas of things that can provide value are things like courses, guides, ebooks. So there's a lot of other kinds of digital products. Of course, how you market it will greatly depend on what kind of product it is and who your audience is. To set this up, just create your product, build a website on something like Gumroad. I use Ecwid by Lightspeed. I wouldn't recommend WordPress because you have to pay a lot of money just to put your digital product on there. Then you can drive some traffic to it. Finally, this revenue stream is the simplest and easiest to understand. With this revenue stream, you can use your experiences and knowledge to help others. Before you say, oh, I have no skills, I have no experience, we all have experience in something. Even at 19, 22, 25, it doesn't really matter. Just talk about what you've done so far and what you've achieved. This revenue stream is one-on-one coaching. You can teach production, marketing, help with their careers, or even turn it to instrument lesson. Again, as you can tell, a lot of these income streams are extremely flexible. Again, it's just gonna be based on your strengths. So, for example, one of my strengths is classical piano. So maybe I start to offer personal lessons. I'm just bundling these together because it's essentially the same concept. You're just teaching somebody one-on-one. So you could do these remotely over Zoom, or you could even meet in person. I personally keep it flexible because I took intense piano lessons in college where I had to practice 2 to 4 hours a day. I took thousands of dollars worth of business courses. And of course, I've been working with a lot of production clients and studios. Even I feel like I'm not where I want to be, and there's still a lot I need to learn. But at the same time, there's a lot that I have learned and that I can teach others. There's people right now that are exactly where I was way back in 2020. Hopefully with these one-on-one coaching calls, them to get to my level and pass. This is more of another service, so just like the flexible production services, this is going to be a lot of word of mouth. So people will start to figure out what skills you have, and they'll just want help. I tend to just straight up ask people what problems they have when I meet them. You'd be surprised how quickly they open up and just share their frustrations. And if those frustrations match up to my skill set, I have multiple ways to help. For example, of production quality. 1, I talk about the gear I use. Number 2, I have production services where I could just go ahead and do that for them. Number 3, I have a digital product that straight up walks them through 6 months of learning music production. And finally, number 4, I could just straight up coach them. So let's say you charge $75 an hour, that's $600 for 8 hours of work. Be careful not to overbook yourself as I did, because once you start to have too many clients, that actually works against you. Here are some disclaimers you need to know before you start to get frustrated with these revenue streams. If you aren't making money, you don't have a career, you have a hobby. Of course, it's fine to have a hobby, but me personally, if I just want to have fun, I'll just play video games. And a lot of us are adults, so can't really be afraid to start talking about your financial situation. Number 2, this obviously isn't everything you need to know about each one of these revenue streams. There's only so much I can do and say in a 10 to 20 minute YouTube video. If you want a more in-depth breakdown of any of these, please let me know down in the comments. Also, don't expect to make $1,000 every single day. As any business, certain times will be better than others. Personal life, seasonality, and your commitment all play a huge role in your results. I've had days where I made $936, which is my all-time high. Of course, I've had a lot of days where I've made 0. And again, this is just me breaking down exactly what I do, how I did it, to hopefully help you get started in your music career. So how am I gonna implement these streams, and how do we go full-time as music creators? If you want the exact plan, watch this video next, keep making music, and I'll see you there.